When I look at a digital product idea, there are only three things I check to know if it will sell before I build anything. Not opinions, not trends, actual buyer signals. If even one of these is missing, I don't even touch the idea. And when all three are there, the product doesn't just sell. It rides the demand that already exists and gets chosen over the competition. In this video, I'll break down those three signals, and if you don't have a product yet, I'll show you how to use them to engineer one in a single weekend that's already primed to get sales. Now, most people, they try to create demand from scratch. They come up with the product first and then hope that people are going to care about it. This first signal flips that completely. Instead of guessing, you look for topics that the algorithm is already pushing and that people are already watching. And this is what signal one is all about, finding outlier topics on YouTube. Outlier topics are videos that get huge view counts, even though they're coming from small or average sized channels. That matters because when a small channel can pull big views, it's usually not the creator that's carrying the video, it's the topic itself. And that's the key connection to product ideas. An outlier topic is proof that attention already exists, curiosity is already high, and people are actively looking for a solution in that space. When you see that pattern, you're not just looking at a video idea, you're looking at pre-existing demand for a potential digital product. Now, start by searching for small channels in your niche, especially if they produce videos talking about problems that your potential product ideas are going to solve. Look for videos that have 5 to 10 times the number of views as their other videos. These are your outliers, essentially videos that got picked up and distributed by the algorithm beyond the creator's core audience. Now, when you find multiple outlier videos across different influencers around the same topic, it's obviously a topic that's trending and that the algorithm likes. In fact, this is a strategy that a lot of top YouTubers use in order to find topics for their videos. There are even some tools out there that can help speed up the process, like vidIQ or even MrBeast's service ViewStats. Now, creating your digital product around that topic is going to give you a major head start since you know going in that social media algorithms will push it. It also gives you a good swipe file of titles that you can use as the foundation for your product hooks and headlines. Now, just because your product is in a trending topic does not mean it's immediately going to sell well. You still need a product that's going to grab attention inside of that topic trend, which brings us to signal two, which is that the product must have a unique offer. Listen, our brains are designed to ignore about 90% of what it sees, and this is especially true online. When someone is scrolling online or through social media, there's a question running in the background of their mind completely subconsciously, and it's, have I seen this before? If the answer is yes, they keep scrolling. If the answer is no, their attention snaps on instantly. That's because novelty is one of the fastest ways to spike dopamine in the brain. Think about our ancestors on the savannah in Africa. Everything looks the same until suddenly there's a tiger. That moment pulls you out of autopilot and into full attention mode immediately. Online works the same way. If your product doesn't answer the have I seen this before question with something new, it immediately gets filtered out. So when I'm evaluating an idea, I look for at least one of three ways that it's uniquely positioned. It can be targeting a unique audience, solving a unique pain point, or offering unique desires. Now, you don't need all three. One is usually enough, starting with finding a unique audience. If you're selling a marketing product to small businesses, for example, you can narrow your focus by targeting restaurants that are struggling with social media and want an automated way to get more reservations. Or if you're in the fitness niche, for example, instead of finding just generally people who want to lose weight, you could target busy moms who have to cook for an entire family that isn't on the same diet as her. When people find something that feels like it was made specifically for them, they stop comparing you to everyone else and just choose you as the solution that they need. Now, the second way to make your offer unique is to solve unique pain points, especially pain points that most products ignore. For example, a lot of weight loss programs sell low-carb programs, yet few products ever address the problem of having low energy on these low-carb diets, especially when you're starting out. Creating a product that's a low-carb diet without the low energy is going to make your offer stand out immediately for anyone that's suffering from these pain points. Or in the marketing niche, for example, most local businesses don't need more followers. They need a system that turns social media into customers without posting every single day. You win by solving the problems no one else in your market is solving. Now, the third way to make your product unique is to offer unique desires that no one else does. This is where coming up with product ideas can start to get fun. Like, how about a weight loss program that's completely built around fast food diet? Or how about a marketing system that's completely anonymous with no camera, no personal brand, and no audience to build? Same market, same outcome, just different desires that no one else is talking about. When an idea is clearly unique in any one of these ways, it cuts through the noise instantly. Now, if you want to go deeper into finding unique positions for your product, AI is really good at uncovering unique angles in any niche when you give it the right context and prompt it the right way. You can download the prompts that I use for my market research at the link in the description. So now you've got two things working for you. You're talking about a trending topic and your hook is unique enough to grab their attention. But attention alone isn't enough because within milliseconds, the brain starts to ask a second question. Is this worth paying attention to? Our brains are obsessed with conserving energy. It's constantly doing a cost-benefit calculation in the background. Is the thing that has my attention right now worth spending more energy on? And that applies to everything. Sales pages, YouTube videos, ads, emails, all of it, all of your marketing and content material. If something feels complicated, if something feels mentally heavy or it feels like work, the brain checks out. And that's what brings us to signal number 3, simplicity. Once you have someone's attention, the clock starts. If it takes you 20 minutes to explain what your product does, you've already lost them. This is why demonstrations work so well. Instead of explaining, you show. The real test is this. Can you demonstrate what your product does in under 10 seconds? This is why I use what I call the 3-3-3 formula. Your product should be able to demonstrate the problem in 3 seconds, explain the mechanism in 3 seconds, and show the result in 3 seconds. Problem, mechanism, result. An easy example is in the weight loss niche, where you show a before photo saying, hey, this was me before I started the program. Then you tease the mechanism by saying, I followed a simple carb cycling plan. And finally, you show your after photo saying, hey, this is me now. No long explanation needed. Just demonstrate the problem, tease the mechanism, and show the result. Now, in the local business marketing niche, for example, you could show a screenshot of a restaurant's Instagram page with maybe 3 followers and no engagement, saying something like, here's a restaurant client that struggled to grow on Instagram. They then used my AI restaurant marketing formula, teasing the mechanism, and then show their page after it saying now they have 15,000 followers and they're fully booked every single night. Same structure, same simplicity. If your product can be demonstrated using the 3-second, 3-second, 3-second rule, you're already ahead of most of your competition in any niche. But there's one more layer to this. It's not enough for the demonstration to be simple. The actual solution you're selling has to be simple as well. When people make buying decisions, they don't choose the best solution. They usually choose the easiest one, and they're often willing to pay more for it. In the fitness market, I always say, people will pick the pill over the plan. They'll spend hundreds of dollars a month on pills and drugs instead of buying that $30 diet and exercise program. This is also why you have to be careful about the bonuses you add to your digital product. If your product includes 1,000 recipes, 50 workout guides, calorie tracking software, you might think you're adding value, but the truth is that complexity kills conversion. The winning offer isn't the one with the most stuff. It's the one that feels like, this is exactly what I need and nothing I don't. Okay, so outlier topics get you discovered, unique positioning gets you noticed, simplicity gets you paid. When all 3 are present, you're no longer guessing, you're building a digital product that's already set up to sell. Now, if you want to go deeper into creating digital products that actually sell, I have another video where I walk you through the exact 4-step system we use to generate over $10 million in digital product sales online. You can watch that video right here.